Yeah. Good morning, students. Today we can learn about divisions. In the multiplications, we have saw about the multiplications. Multiplication is the inverse process of division, and division is the inverse process of multiplication. In this division, this is also repeated subtraction. Multiplication is the repeated addition, but this is repeated subtraction. That means 25 divided by 7 can be written like this, and this is also be written in the form of a fraction like this. 25 divided by 7, we can call this as 25 divided by 7. This can be divided like this, 25 with the 7. Whenever you are dividing 25 with 7, the process will be like this. That means if you are dividing 25 with 7, that means dividing 25 into 7 parts. That means from 25 you can take out 1 7 and keep there, and then how many 7s are there in 25? That is nothing but division. How many 7s are there in 25 we are finding? That is called division. In 25, if you are observing how many 7s make 25, that means 7 into how much gives 25. Here actually if you are reading 7th table, 7 3 are 21, 7 4 are 28 you are getting, but here not getting 25. That means this is not an exact divisor. 7 is not exact divisor of 25. So if you are checking this one, 7 3 are 21, remainder is equal to 4 in this process. So this 25 is said to be the dividend. 25. What we are dividing is known as dividend. And we are dividing this 25 with 7. So 7 is known as divisor. 7 is known as divisor. 25 and 7. 25 is the dividend and 7 is the divisor. Whenever we are dividing in this division process, we have got 3 as quotient. How many 7s are there in 25? 3 7s are there in 25. So we can call this 3 as quotient, and if 3 7s if you are taking out from 25, you will get a 4 is left over. This is the called remainder. This is called remainder. That means what we find here, how many 7s are there in 25? How many 7s are there in 25 we are finding. Now check how you say this is the inverse process of multiplication, and this is repeated subtraction. How can you say this is repeated subtraction? Means, see here, from 25 take out 1 7, then it will be left over 18. So this is the first step. In the first step we have got this one, and in the second step, take from remaining 18 take out 7. From remaining 18 take out 7. Is it 25 minus 7? 15 minus 7, 8, 1. So 18 minus 7 is equal to 11. And again in the third step, again from 11 you can take out 1 more 7. So if you from 11 if you are taking out 1 more 7, then the remainder will be 4. So in how many steps, how many 7s we have taken from 25? Here 1 7, here 1 7, here 1 7. Totally 3 7s we have taken. That means the same number we are subtracting from 25. 25 to 7, and the remaining is 18. From 18 to 7, and the remainder is 11. And from 11 to 7, the remainder is 4. That means in 3 steps, 3 times we have taken. Now is it possible to take out 7 from 4? Is it possible to take out 7 from 4? Here it is not possible. So only what we are telling, only 3 7s are there in 25. So after taking 3 7s from 25, how much is left over? 4 left over. That is called remainder. So this is repeated subtraction. What is this? This is a repeated subtraction. So repeated subtraction is known as division. Repeated subtraction is known as division. So in this way we can find out the division. So for example, what you said, Division is the inverse process of multiplication, we are telling. That means you check here, 25. 7 into, for example, if you are observing this one, 7 3s are 21. You know this one, this one. 7 3s are 21. So, in this, there are two division facts are there in this. So, what are the two division facts in this? 21 divided by 3 is equal to 7. And 21 divided by 7 is equal to remaining 3. So these are the two division facts for this multiplication fact. For every multiplication fact there are two division facts. And if you are observing this in a reverse process, that means if you take 21 divided by 7 is equal to, so this if you are going that side, it will be multiplied. So 3 into 7 is equal to 21, or 7 into 3 is equal to 21. So these are the two division facts from the multiplication. So in this way you can find multiplication. And properties of division. So here you can see 4 properties. Dividing a number with 0, dividing a number with 1, dividing a number with itself, and dividing 0 with any number. These are the 4 properties that we will see here. If you are dividing a number with 0, if you are dividing division of 0 to divide cheste emoutundi. So for example you can check 21, or otherwise if you take 15, divide it with 0. How many zeros is equal to 15? Any number of zeros gives 0 only, but we will not get 15. 0 15 jar 0, 0 1 jar 0, 0 7 jar 0. So how many times if you divide 15, so you will get 0 only, you will not get any another one. So 0 divided by 0 is equal to 0, 0 is 0, again you are getting the same one. Here this division is not completed. So division of 0 here not possible. So we can say division of 0 is not defined. This is the first point. So division of 0 is not defined. Division of 0 is not defined. Now dividing a number with 0. Dividing a number with 0 is not defined. Next, dividing a number with 1. If you are dividing any number with 1, what happens? So for example, take this only 12 divided by 1. 1 12 is 12, remainder is equal to 0. So you got you got quotient as 12 only. So 1 12 is 12. So if you are dividing that 12 with 1, you got again 12. If you are dividing 5 with 1, you will get 5. If you are dividing 7 with 1, you will get 7. So that means division of any number with 1, the quotient is the number itself. What is the quotient? The quotient is the number itself. That means if you are dividing a number with itself, if you are dividing a number with 1, the quotient is the number itself. The quotient is the number itself. So here what can you say? Second property. So dividing a number with 1 is equal to 12 itself. So 19 divided by 1, 19 itself. 25 divided by 1, 25 itself. So if you are dividing any number with 1, you will get the number itself as a quotient. Next, dividing a number with itself. What is that? If you are dividing a number with itself, so that is, so check here, 25 divided by 25. If you are dividing a number with itself, so check here, 25 divided by 25. 25 1 jar, 25, remainder is equal to 0. 16 divided by 16. 16 1 is 16, remainder is equal to 0. 12 divided by 12. 12 1 is 12, remainder is equal to 0. That means if you are dividing a number with itself, 25 divided by 25, 16 by 16, 12 by 12. Wherever you may see, the quotient become 1. So, if you are dividing a number with itself, the quotient is 1. So, that is the next property. If you are dividing a number with itself, the quotient is 1. So, division of 0, division with 1, dividing a number with itself, and the one more property here you have to remember is, if you are dividing a number 0 with any number, so 0 divided by 7, 0 divided by 7 is equal to how much? 0 divided by 5 is equal to how much? So 0 divided by 215 is equal to how much? That we can see. So if we are dividing a number with 0, what will happen? You can see. 0 divided by 7. See here. 7. When you will get 0 here? When you will get the dividend, when the dividend becomes 0, when the dividend becomes 0, 7 zeros are 0. 0 minus 0, 0. Yes, this division is possible. If you are dividing 0 with any number, the quotient is 0. Any number means, here you check. 0 with 5. Check. 0 with 5. 5 zeros are 0. Remainder is 0. 0 minus 0, 0. So here also, here the quotient is 0. Here the quotient is 0. 0 divided by 215. 0 divided by 215. 0 divided by means. So 0 divided by 215. So 215 zeros are 0. 0 minus 0, 0. So that is the quotient. So here also 0. So if we are dividing 0 with any number, the quotient becomes 0. If you are dividing 0 with any number, the quotient becomes 0. Now here you see, in this process, 25 divided by 7. Symbolically you can write like this, or otherwise in a fraction form, 25 divided by 7. In this, 25 is known as numerator, 7 is known as denominator. And here in 25 divided by 7, 25 is the dividend, 7 is the divisor. So dividend, numerator, and divisor, denominator. Divisor, denominator. So both are same. So these are the properties of division. Now if you are dividing a number with a 2-digit number, or dividing a 7 or 8 or 9-digit number with a 2-digit or 3-digit or 1-digit number, how can you divide? In this we can see carefully. So division is very, very important in this process if you are checking. So here I will give you some examples of divisions. So divide and check this one. Okay. Let us see about these divisions. So here are given some examples for us how to divide them, and which divisions are exact divisions and which are not exact divisions. Here we have given dividend and divisor. The dividend, here see, 12 divided by 4 in this one. 12 divided by 4 means you can write down like this. So the greatest number is said to be the dividend. That means what we are dividing is known as dividend, and with which number we are dividing, that is divisor. So 12 is the dividend, 4 is the divisor. It means 12 divided by 4 means how many 4s are there in 12 we are finding. How many 4s make 12? That means this is nothing but inverse process of multiplication. So fourth table you can read till getting 12. So 4 1 is 4, 4 2 are 8, 4 3 are 12. So 12 we got. How many 4s are there in 12? 3 4s are there. How many 2s are there in 4? Repeated subtraction law. 1 2, another 2. 2 2s are there in 4. So how many 5s are there in 4? Observe carefully. How many 5s are there in 4? Is there any 5 in 4? Can you take out 5 from 4? No. So that means, so there are no 5s in 4. That means division is possible with the greatest number only. The greatest number can be divided with a smaller number. How the subtractions we are doing, in the same way, division also. So the greater number minus smaller number gives is possible the subtraction. In the same way, you can divide greater number with a smaller number only, but we cannot divide smaller number with a greater number. Now, in this process, observe carefully, how many 4s are there in 12? So that is nothing but multiplicative, inverse process of multiplication. Division is the inverse process of multiplication. Here also, divide 12 with 4. 4 3s are 12. Remainder is equal to 12 minus 12, 0. So here we can say 12 is the exact divisor of 4. Here 12 is said to be the exact divisor of 4. That means in this division we have got remainder 0. So we can say this is exact division. That means 12 is divisible by 4 exactly. So here we can say 4 is a divisor of 12. Here we can say 4 is a divisor of 12. Now take the next division. 16 divided by 3. 16 divided by 3. So that means how many 3's are there in 16 we are finding. How many 3's are there in 16? So nothing but 3 table. Read and go. Or otherwise take out 3 from 16 and then from the remainder again 3. Like that you can also take out. That is repeated subtraction. Repeated subtraction is known as division. So now here divide. How many 3's are there in 16? How many 3's are there in 16? To find out that, so go on reading third table. Go on reading third table. Remember carefully. Here this is very, very important. Till where you have to read third table, that is important. So till getting 16 or less than 16. Till getting 16 or less than 16. So 3, 1 is 3, 3 2 are 6, 3 3 are 9, 3 4 are 12, 3 5 are 15, 3 6 are 18. 18. So see here. So 3 5's are 15 and 3 6's are 18. Here you got. So 18 is greater than 16. So we should not take this one. So 3 5's are 15. 5 times you have to take. So 3 5's are 15. Now subtract. 16 minus 15 is equal to 1. So that means how can you subtract? Close all the fingers. 15 after up to 16 you have to count. So that is inverse process of addition, subtraction. So 15 after up to 16. 15 after 16, 1. So 16 minus 15 is equal to 1. So here did you got the remainder 0? No, here you did not get the remainder 0. Here the remainder is 1. So what can you say? 3 is not exact divisor. Whenever you are dividing 16 with 3, you got remainder as 1. So 16 is the dividend, 3 is the divisor, 5 is the quotient and 1 is the remainder. Here we can't say 3 is a divisor of 16. When we can say 3 is the divisor of 16? If 16 is divisible by 3 exactly, means with a remainder 0, then only we can say 16 is divisible by 3. But here in this division, 16 is not divisible by 3. So 3 is not a divisor of 16. But here you say 4 is a divisor of 12 because here remainder is 0. Next division you can check. So the third one is 9 divided by 5. 9 divided by 5. That means, what it means? 9 divided by 5 means what? How many 5's are there in 9? How many 5's are there in 9? So just you can check carefully here. In this also you can easily observe, smaller classes. How many 5's are there in 9? So take out one 5. Is there any another 5 to take out? Only 4 is left over. So in 9 how many 5's are there? In 9 1 5 is there. Okay, oka 5 ఉంది 9 లో. 9 లో ఎన్ని 2's ఉన్నాయి? How many 2's are there in 9? 1 2, another 2, another 2, 3, 4 2's. In 9 4 2's are there. So take out 9. How many 6's are there in 9? 9 లో ఎన్ని 6'లు ఉన్నాయి? సో ఒక 6 తీసేసేయి. ఇంకా 6 ఉందా? లేదు. ఓకే, కాబట్టి 9 లో ఎన్ని 6'లు ఉన్నాయి? Only 1 6 is there. Understand? That is this repeated subtraction. Repeated subtraction. So here in 9 divided by 5, so 9 5 1 is 5. Remainder is equal to 9 minus 5 is equal to 4. So this is remainder. So is 5 a divisor of 9? Is 9 divisible 5 exactly? No, 9 is not divisible by 5 exactly. So what can you say? So 5 is not divisor of 9. It is not divisible by 5. 9 is not divisible by 5. So this is one. So So next you can take another one. Example 18 divided by 6. 18 divided by 6 means what? How many 6 are there in 18? How many 6 are there in 18 means read 6th table till getting 18. So 6 1 is 6, 6 2 are 12, 6 3 are 18. Oh, we got exactly. So 6 3s are 18. So 18 minus 18 is equal to 0. So here you got remainder 0. So this is the exact divisor. That means exactly 18 is divisible by 6 exactly. Next question. 64 divided by 4. 64 divided by 4. Here, observe carefully. The first one. So actually the first digit of the dividend. The first digit of the dividend is 6. Yes, 6 is greater than 4. But here you observe carefully. Whenever you are dividing in this one, 16 divided by 3. Why you are taking the 2 digits? Because the first digit of the dividend is not divisible by 3. So that means 1 is less than 3. So only here we have taken 2 digits, that is 16. But here also 1 is less than 4. So only we have taken 2 digits. Here also 1 is less than 6. So here we have taken 2 digits. But now here we are taking only 1 digit. So what I said, remember carefully. In the addition, subtraction and multiplication, we are starting doing addition or subtraction or multiplication starting from right side. Units place onwards we are starting. But in the division, here we are starting from the greatest place. From the left side onwards we are starting. What is the left side digit? The left side digit here is 6. So first divide. 6 is greater than 4. That means how many 4s are there in 6? How many 4s are there in 6? Only 1 4. The remainder is 2. Okay. So in this way, so fourth table read till getting 6. 4 1 is 4. Remainder is equal to 6 minus 4 is equal to 2. 6 minus 4 means close all the fingers. 4 after 5 6 2. So then bring down the next digit, that is 4. So remember carefully, whenever you are dividing in this division process, whenever you are dividing, the divisor, here you got the remainder 6 minus 4 is equal to 2. Actually this is a dividend. So this remainder should be always less than the divisor. In each and every step, the remainder should always be less than the divisor. Now, so 6 minus 4 is equal to 2. So this step is correct. Why? Because 2 is less than 4. So that bring down 4, the next digit, that is 4. Now in 24 you got. In 24, how many 4s are there in 24? We should find out. How many 4s are there in 24? So read table, fourth table till getting 24. 4 1 is 4, 4 2s are 8, 4 3s are 12, 4 4s are 16, 4 5s are 20, 4 6s are 24. Yes, we have got 24. Okay? Till this table should be read till getting 24 or less than 24. 24 kana ekkuva unta teeskokodunna. Why? Because the number which is more than 24 cannot be subtracted from 24. So which numbers can be subtracted from 24? 24 or less than 24 only can be subtracted. So only that only we have to take. So 4 6 are 24. Observe carefully. 4 6 are 24. 24 minus 24 is 0. If you are subtracting a number from itself, the remainder is 0. So 64 divided by 4 is equal to 16 as a quotient and 0 is the remainder. So here also we have got remainder 64. Then after that next one is this 36 divided by 7. Check here carefully. That means how many 7s are there in 36 we are finding. 36 divided by 7 means we have to divide 36 into 7 parts. 7 parts. How many items will be there in each part? That only we are finding. If you are dividing 36 into 7 parts, how many parts will be there in each part? How many items will be there in each part? That is nothing but division. 36 divided by 7 means how many 7s are there in 36. Now what to do? We should read 7th table till getting 36 or less than 36. If we are getting more than 36, can we subtract it from 36? No, we can't subtract. So that should be less than 36 only. 36 or less than 36. So 7th table. 7 1 is 7, 7 2 are 14, 7 3 are 21, 7 4 are 28, 7 5 are 35, 7 6 are 42. See here, 7 5 are 35 and 7 6 are 42 we are telling. Now, so which one you have to take in these two? Which one you have to take? Either 35 or 42. 42 cannot be subtracted from 36, so we should take 35 only. So that means what is that? 7 5s are 35. So only I am telling. So whenever you are doing multiplication and divisions, you must know 9 tables perfectly. 7. When you will get 35. 7 లో 36 అనగానే 7 5 35, 7 6 40 డైరెక్ట్గా ఆన్సర్ వచ్చేయాలి. అంతేగాని 7 1 7, 7 2 14, 7 3 21 ఇట్లా చదవకుంటున్నాను. Okay, so directly you have to get the answer. So when you will get, that means if it is possible only when you know tables perfectly. If you know the tables perfectly, easily you can say this answer. So 7 5 are 35, remainder is equal to 6 minus 5 1, 3 minus 3 0, so remainder is equal to 1. So observe carefully. Now all the 6 divisions we have completed. Now in which cases we have got remainder 0 and in which cases we did not get the remainder as 0. Observe carefully. 1 2 3. These 3 cases we have not got remainder 0. That means these 3 divisions are not exact divisions. That means 16 is not divisible by 3 exactly. 9 is not divisible by 5 exactly. So 36 is not divisible by 7 exactly. So these 3 are not exact divisions and these 3 are the exact divisions because here in this we have got remainder 0. Here we have got remainder 0. So 12 divided by 4. 4 is a divisor of 12. Here 18 divided by 6. 6 is the divisor of 18 and here 64 divided by 4. 4 is the divisor of 16. So again here in multiples and factors, these are very very useful, these divisions. When it is divisible, when it is not divisible. If it is divisible, we can say it is a divisor. If it is not divisible, we can say it is not a divisor. So these are the divisions. Now by taking some more examples, some big numbers, how to divide, that we can check. So these divisions will be useful for smaller classes like 1, 2, 3 and the coming one here I will by taking some more examples with more digit number, that means big digit number. So 8 digit number, 9 digit number with 2 digit number or 8 9 digit number with 1 digit number, how can you divide and we can see. Okay, okay students, check this one. Here we have given 4 divisions. So first one is a 3 digit number divided by 4. Second one is 4 digit number divided by 3. Third one 4 digit number with 5 and fourth one is a 6 digit number with 7. Ando? Next. Now check here. 357 divided by 4. 357 divided by 4. Here in this we can say this is the dividend and 4 is divisor. This is the dividend and this is the divisor. Whenever you are dividing this with this, what it means? How many 4s are there in 357 we are finding. How many 4s are there in 357? Now, whenever you are doing division, division should be done from right side onwards, but addition, subtraction, multiplication should be done from right side and division should be from left side. That means from the greatest place onwards you are dividing. So, how many 4s are there in 3? How many 4s are there in 3? Is there any 4s in 3? No. Here we have 1 2, 1 3. 3 1s are there, but there is no 4s in 3. 3 లో 4 లేవు కాబట్టి ఏం చేయాలన్నా, we should take the next digit also. Remember carefully, 35. How many 4s are there in 35? Here you are finding. How many 4s are there in 35? That means we should read 4th table till getting 35. 4 9s are 36. but here 35 only. So 4 9 are 36 kabatti 4 8 are 32 we have to take. So 4 8 are 32, 4 9 are 36. Understand? So which one you have to take? 4 8 are 32 we have to take. 4 9 are 36. So 36 cannot be subtracted from 35. So take this 4 8 jar. 4 8 jar 32. Now 35 minus 32. Here also 32 after up to 35 you can count, or 5 minus 2, 3 minus 3, like that also you can do. But it is easy. 32. So 32 after going 35. 32 after 33, 34, 35. Just 3. So 5 minus 2 also 3. Like this also you can say. Now here the remainder we have got 3. Remember carefully what I am telling. Whenever we have subtracted, the remainder should be less than the divisor. 4. 4 kan takku unda leda? Yes. So only this is correct. So next division is 7. So bring down 7. So again here, which one you have to take? 4 9 jar or 4 8 jar? 4 9 jar 36. For example, here also if you have taken 4 8 jar 32, what happens? You observe carefully. Here also if you have taken 4 8 jar 32, but what I am telling, in every subtraction, whatever we are getting the remainder should be less than divisor, I am telling. Now here see, 37 minus 32, 7 minus 2 is equal to 5, 3 minus 3, 0. Here we have got remainder as 5, but it is less than 4, greater than 4. 5 is greater than 4. How much it should be the remainder? Remainder should be less than 4. So this step is wrong. That means not only this will goes for 8 times, we should not take it as 8 times, we should take it as 9 times, because from 37 we can take out 36 also, not only 32. Understood now? So if you are getting remainder more than divisor, then you have to remember that our step is wrong. It may not go so only for 8 times, it may go for the next time also. That means 4 9s are 36. 7 minus 6, 37 minus 36. 36 after 1, 37. So 1 is the remainder. So here we have about 7. So which digit we are bringing down, there you have to place a arrow mark. Arrow mark places for me. So now quotient is equal to 89, remainder is equal to 1. So remainder can be written like this, quotient should be written as cube. So this is the quotient of this division. In this division you can divide like this. Next one, 1025. 1025 divided by 3. This one. 1025 divided by 3. Just third table. That means how many 3's are there in this number we are finding? How many 3's are there in this number that we are finding? See, so in 1025, how many 3's are there we are finding? Just you observe carefully. In the first digit of the dividend is 1. The first digit of the dividend is 1. Now 1 should be divided with 3. Is there any 3's in 1? 1 లో 3's ఉన్నాయా? లేవు. కాబట్టి ఏం చేశారు నాన్న? We have to take the 2 digits. What are the 2 digits? 1 0. 10 we have to take. If we are taking 10, in 10, how many 3's are there? That means, see, 1 3, 2 3, 3 3's. 3 3's are there in 10 and 1 is left over. Okay? That means we are reading again third table. Observe carefully here. If you are reading third table, what happens? 3 1 is 3 3 2 jar 6 3 3 jar 9. 3 3's are 9. So 3 3's are 9. 3 4's are 12. 3 3's are 9. 3 4's are 12. So what you have to take here in these two? 9 or 12? 9 only we should take, because from 10 we can take out 9, but we can't take 12. So 3 3's are 9. So 3 3's are 9. So 10 minus 9. How much should be the remainder? The remainder should be less than divisor. Less than means less than 3. 3 కన్నా తక్కువ ఉండాలి. రిమైండర్ మనం చేసిన ప్రతి స్టెప్లో గుర్తుపెట్టుకోండి, రిమైండర్ షుడ్ బి లెస్ దాన్ ద డివైజర్. నౌ హియర్ 10 minus 9 is equal to 1. So is it less than 3? Yes. 10 minus 9 is equal to 1. 1 is less than 3. So this step is correct. Okay, next bring down the next digit, that is, so 10, from 10 we have taken 9, but don't bring again this one, so only you have to write this 9 here. So 2 digits completed. Next third one, what is the third one? 2, so bring down 2 here, bring down 2. Now how much it is, remainder now? Now the dividend is 12. Now the dividend is 12. How many 3's are there in 12 we should find out? Easily you can say 3 4's are, 4 3's are there. So 3 4's are, exactly we are getting 12. So 12 minus 12 is equal to 0. 12 minus 12 is equal to 0. Now what will be the remainder? Remainder is 0. Is it less than the divisor? 3 can takku unda leda? Yes, it is less. So this step also correct. So everywhere easily we can find out our step is right or wrong. There itself we can recognize. So by seeing like this. Next, bring down the next digit, that is 5. Whenever you are bringing down the digit, simply you can put an arrow mark like this. The arrow mark you can place like this, then it becomes easily. So bring down 5. And now we have to find out how many 3's are there in this. How many 3's are there in this 5? In 5 how many 3's are there? Only 1 3. So 3 1 is 3. So 5 minus 3 is equal to 2. In this step, what is the remainder? Remainder is equal to 2. Is it less than the divisor? 3 కన్నా తక్కువ ఉందా లేదా? ఉంది. కాబట్టి this step కూడా correct only. So is there anything to bring down? Next digit. Like this, if you are taking any number of digits as a dividend, and you can continuously bring down that next digit. సో ఎంత పెద్ద నెంబర్ తీసుకున్నా దాంట్లో ఎన్ని 3's ఉన్నాయి కనుకోవచ్చు, ఎన్ని 7's ఉన్నాయి కనుకోవచ్చు, ఎన్ని 100's ఉన్నాయి కనుకోవచ్చు, ఎన్ని 1000's ఉన్నాయి కనుకోవచ్చు, ఏదైనా కనుకోవచ్చు. ఓకే, సో లైక్ దిస్ యూ కెన్. సో దట్ ఈస్ 2 is the remainder. So 2 is a remainder కాబట్టి here it is not an exact divisor. This is not an exact divisor. That means here you have got remainder other than 0. Okay, the next one, third one, 2006 divided by 5. Check here, 2006 divided by 5. That means how many 5's are there in 2006 we are finding. Observe carefully everybody, each and every step. So first digit of the dividend is 2. We cannot divide 2 with 5. So we should go for the next digit, that is 2 digits at a time we are taking. 2 digits at a time we are taking. Only in the beginning you can take 2 digits at a time, but in the middle of the division if you are taking 2 digits at a time, there we should place 0 in the quotient. So why we should place 0 in the quotient, that also I will show you. So 5 4's are 20. So exactly we are getting 5 4's are 20. Now 20 minus 20, 0. Now bring down the next digit, that is 0. So here whenever we are bringing one digit down, immediately we should divide any number of times. Actually, is there any 5's in 0? 0 లో 5's ఉంటాయా? 0 లో 5's ఉన్నాయా? లేవు. కాబట్టి what we will do, we will bring down the next digit. But already we have brought down 1 0. Whenever we are bringing 1 0, then we should divide. సార్ డివైడ్ చేయమంటారు, అది డివిజిబుల్ కాదుగా సార్ అంటారు మీరు. ఓకే, if it is not divisible, you can divide for 0 number of times. That means 5 0's are 0. Now 0 minus 0, 0. Now bring down the next digit. Or otherwise, sometimes, so if you are placing 1 0 here, directly 6 you can bring down here also. దీంతో డివైడ్తో చేయాల్సి ఉంటుంది. ఈ స్టెప్ లేకుండా డైరెక్ట్గా 6 కూడా ఇక్కడ తెచ్చుకోవచ్చు నాన్న. సో ఇదే మీరు గుర్తుంచుకోవాల్సింది, చాలా ఇంపార్టెంట్ పాయింట్ దిస్ ఓన్లీ. దట్ మీన్స్ యాక్చువల్లీ ఫస్ట్ యూ బాట్ 0. Whenever you bought 0, actually 0 is not divisible by 5. So what to do? We should now bring down the next digit. What is that? 6. 6 కూడా ఇక్కడ తెచ్చుకోవచ్చు. అప్పుడు ఎంత అవుతుంది? 6 అవుతుంది. So whenever you are bringing 2 digits down, immediately you should place a 0. That is nothing but if you bought 1 digit, immediately we should divide. అదే డివైడ్ చేస్తాం. ఎన్నిసార్లు 5 0's are 0. Then bring down 0 minus 0 is 0. Bring down 6. ఇప్పుడు 6 తెచ్చుకున్నాం. ఒకేసారి తెచ్చుకున్నాం. Now, how many 5s are there in 6? 1. 5 1 is 5. 5 1 is 5. Remainder is equal to 6 minus 5 is equal to 1. So remainder is equal to 1. It is less than 5. So this step also correct. Sometimes some members, they will bring down like this, but they will not keep 0 here. If you are not placing 0 there, the division will becomes wrong. Division wrong వచ్చేస్తుంది. సో అది ఎలా రాంగ్ అయ్యింది అనేది మనం తెలుసుకోవాలి అంటే వీ కెన్ చెక్ డివైడ్ అండ్ చెక్ అనేది కూడా ఉంటుంది. ఆ చెక్కింగ్ ఆల్సో వీ కెన్ ఆఫ్టర్ దీస్ డివిజన్స్. ఓకే, నౌ ద థర్డ్ వన్ కంప్లీటెడ్ అండ్ ఫోర్త్ వన్ ఈస్ దిస్ వన్. టేక్ దిస్ వన్, fourth one. Now observe carefully here. Whenever you are dividing, what happens you see. So what is that? 301426 divided by 7. Whenever you are dividing this number with 7, what happens? That means, what it means? How many 7s are there in this number we are finding? How many 7s are there in this? This number is a 6-digit number. Now we are dividing the 6-digit number with 1-digit number. Take the first digit of the dividend. The first digit of the dividend is 3. Can we divide 3 with 7? Is there any 7s in 3? Is there any 7s in 3? No. So we cannot divide 3 with 7. So take the next digit also. The next digit is 0. So then it is becomes 30. So how many 7s are there in 30 we should find out. So read 7th table till getting 30 or less than 30. 7 5s are 35. More than 5 వచ్చేసింది కాబట్టి so less than 35. Less than 30 less than 30. 7 4s are 28. Very good. So 7 4s are 28. 7 5s are 35. In these two we should take 7 4s are only. So that is equal to, here we are writing the quotient. 7 4s are 28. Now remember 30 minus 28. 28 after 30. 28 after 29, 32. 2 is the remainder. Then bring down the next digit. 21 it became. So we know that 7th table, how many 7s are there in 21? 7 3s are 21. Now 21 minus 21, 0. Bring down the next digit. So is 0 less than 7? Yes. So this step also correct. Here 30 minus 28 we got remainder 1. Sorry 2. 2 is less than 7. This step also correct. So this step correct, this step correct. Now bring down the next digit 4. So we brought down 4 here. Now how much is the remainder? 4. Now is there any 7s in 4? No, because 4 is less than 7. So here 4 is not divisible by 7. So what can you do? Don't say it is not divisible. It divisibles for 0 times. Adi 0 అనేది ఇక్కడ రాసుకోవడానికి ఇంపార్టెంట్. అదే now 1 digit తెచ్చుకొచ్చాం, ఇది divisible కాదు కాబట్టి second digit also we are bringing, that is 2. That means at a time we bought 2 digits. 4 and 2 we bought 2 digits at a time. Whenever we are bringing down 2 digits at a time, we have to place 1 0 in the quotient. ఎందుకు here we have not written this step. ఈ స్టెప్ రాయలేదన్న చూడండి, ఇక్కడైతే 0 0 రాస్తున్నాము, ఇక్కడేమో రాయకుండా డైరెక్ట్గా 4 2 రెండు ఒకేసారి డౌన్ చేస్తున్నాం. Whenever you are bringing down 2 digits at a time, place 0 in the quotient. ఎందుకు 0 ప్లేస్ చేయాలి? 4 వచ్చినప్పుడు 4 0 0 అని రాయాలి. ఆ స్టెప్ మనం ఇది స్టెప్ రాయాలి అనవసరం, అందుకని డైరెక్ట్గా 42 చేసుకున్నాం. Now 7 6 are 42. Now 42 minus 42, 0. Remainder is 0. Yes, this is also correct. 0 is less than 7. Then bring down 6. Now it became 6. Now can we divide 6 with 7? We can't divide 6 with 7. So we can say this is the remainder. But whenever we are saying that is a remainder, we should place 1 0 again in the quotient. Why? Because whenever we are bringing down 1 digit, we should divide it for 0 number of times. If it is not divisible, we should divide it for 0 times. So 7 zeros are 0. 6 minus 0 again, you will get 6. So 6 will be the remainder. Okay? This is the quotient. So 0 placing is very plays an important role. placing 0 in the quotient plays very, very important role. So you have to remember carefully where we have to place 0. Where we have to place 0? If we are bringing down one digit, immediately we should divide that. Divide that అంటే మరి దాని divisible కాదు సార్ అంటే don't say the divisible, it is not divisible, it is divisible for 0 times. అందుకని 0 అని రాసుకుంటాం. ఇక్కడ రాసిన చూసారా 5 0 0 అని రాసేసి bring down the next digit. Here also same like that 4 and 2 at a time you are bringing, because if you are bringing down 4 at once, 4 is not divisible by 7, so next digit also you are bringing. Understand? So this is the process of it. Now how can you check this? What is the check rule for divisible? So see, observe carefully. If check, if the remainder is equal to 0, then dividend is equal to quotient into divisor. Simple. Quotient into divisor. If you are multiplying, you will get a dividend. That means, observe carefully. Here anywhere you got remainder 0. ఈ 4 divisions లో ఎక్కడ కూడా మనకి remainder 0 రాలా. If you are getting remainder 0, then what can you say? Dividend is equal to quotient into divisor. That means here in this division, what can you say? 357 divided by 4 means 357 divided by 4 means how many 4s are there in the 357 we are saying. So here we have got 89 4s in 357 and 1 is left over. If 3 more is there, then it also becomes, or otherwise 1 less, then this also becomes divisible by 4. So what can you say? So 89 4s is equal to 357 and దానికి ఎంత యాడ్ చేయాలి? ఒకటి రిమైనింగ్ కాబట్టి plus 1 we have to add. So but if the remainder is 0, then dividend is equal to quotient into divisor only. If remainder is not 0, if the remainder is not equal to 0, then that remainder should be added to this one. Then dividend is equal to quotient into divisor plus remainder. Quotient into divisor plus remainder. Quotient ni divisor to multiply chesi daniki remainder ni add cheste you will get dividend. So these are the two important check formulas for this division. So by taking any one quotient, we can check the division. So now take this one. So remaining all you can know. So what is this? Quotient is equal to 401. Remainder is equal to 1. Divisor is equal to 5. Now what is the check formula? If the remainder is 0, this is. But if the remainder is not 0, then this one. So remainder not 0. Here remainder we got 1. So you take the second formula. So dividend is equal to, always you can write, dividend is equal to quotient into divisor plus remainder. So what is the quotient? Quotient is equal to 401 into divisor. What is the divisor? 5. Multiply it with 5. If you are multiplying with 5 and adding remainder, how much you should get? Dividend you should get. What is the dividend? Dividend is equal to 2006. So this much you should get answer. So now check. 5 1 is 5, 5 zeros are 0, 5 4s are 20. So 2005 plus remainder how much? Remainder 1. So you add 1 to this one. So 5 plus 1, 6, 0, 0, 2. What is this 2006? 2006 is the dividend. Did you got? So quotient ni divisor తో మల్టిప్లై చేసి దానికి రిమైండర్ని యాడ్ చేస్తే we should get dividend. So that is the check formula. So dividend is equal to quotient into divisor plus remainder. When we have to add remainder, if the remainder is other than 0. If the remainder is 0, is this 0 should be added? No need. If you are adding 0 or if you are not adding 0 also, you will get the same number. So no need to add it. Okay, understand? So this is the way of finding a division. And for every division there will be a check. ప్రతి డివిజన్కి చెక్ ఉంటుంది. ఆ చెక్ని ఈ విధంగా మనం చేసుకోవాలి. సో ఇఫ్ ద రిమైండర్ ఈజ్ 0, కోషెంట్ ఇంటూ డివైజర్ ప్లస్, ఇఫ్ ద రిమైండర్ ఈజ్ 0, నో నీడ్ టు యాడ్ రిమైండర్. Quotient into divisor is equal to dividend. If the remainder is not 0, the dividend is equal to quotient into divisor plus remainder. Remainder ni add cheyali. Okay? So these are divisions. Now the same section will continues by taking the bigger number. So by dividing the greater number with a 2-digit number and a 3-digit number, that we can see. Okay, good. Observe these two divisions with a greater number of digits. By dividing this greatest number with a 2-digit number, in the first division, we are dividing units, thousands, lakhs, crores. 1 crore 37 lakh 64,213 with 24. Whenever you are dividing, how many 24s are there in this 1 crore 37 lakhs we are finding? How many 24s are there in this we are finding? So here also actually we don't know the 24th table. So 24th table we don't know. So we should round off this number to the nearest tens place. Rounding off numbers we have learned already. So 24, round off 24 to the nearest tens place. We should see next lower than tens place. Next lower than tens place is ones place. Digit in ones place is 4. 4 is less than 5, so write the before number as it is 2 and 0, 20. So 24 should be rounded to 20. So for example, keep it in your mind, this is 20. That means 20 means 2. So how many 2s are there in 1? 1 lo 2s unnaya? Ante actually we don't know 24th table. So how many times it divides, how many times it divides, for that only we are taking a rounding off numbers అందుకోసం తీసుకుంటాం. అంటే 1 digitని తీసుకోవాలి కాబట్టి 1 digit tables we know, but 2 digit 24 table we don't know. So how many times it divides 13 or how many times 137 is divided by 24? To know that first we are dividing 1 with 2. Can we divide 1 with 2? We cannot divide. So take the next digit also, 13. How many times is divisible? 13 is divisible by 2. How many times? 2 6 are. That means 6 times it is divisible, we are saying. That means directly we are going to 6. Otherwise 24 1 jar, 24 2 jar, 24 3 jar అన్నిటితో మల్టిప్లై చేసుకుంటూ పోవాలి. మరి డైరెక్ట్గా 6 అని ఎట్లా చెప్పగలిగాను? డైరెక్ట్గా 6 అని ఎట్లా చెప్పగలిగాను? By checking this we rounded to 20. 20కి రౌండ్ ఆఫ్ చేయబట్టి దాన్ని మనం ఇది 6 times divisible అవుతుంది అని చెప్పాం. అంటే యాక్చువల్లీ హియర్ వీఆర్ టేకింగ్ 2 digits only, 13. But at the time whenever we are taking 24, here we should take 3 digits. So first we are checking in 13. How many times it is? 13. 2 6 jar 12. 2 7 jar 14. 14 means it is more than 140. So but it is not divisible. So we have to take 6 times. 2 6 jar 12. 2 6 jar 12. But that is for how many times it is divisible checking కోసం మాత్రమే రౌండ్ ఆఫ్ చేసాం. కానీ యాక్చువల్లీ వాట్ ఈస్ ద డివైజర్? Divisor is 24. Now directly we are going 24 with 6. Multiply 24 with 6. 24 with 6. So see here. 24. Whenever you are multiplying 24 with 6. 24 6 are 6 4 are 24. 6 2 are 12 plus 2 14. 144. 24 6 are 144. Now is there here 144? No. From 137 we cannot subtract 144. Not so it may not go for 6 times. It will go 1 less than 6, that is equal to 5 times only. That means 24 we should check for 5 times only. 5 4s are 20. 2 0. 5 2s are 10 plus 2 12. 120. That means whenever you are dividing 137 with 24, it may divisible for 5 times. So write down the quotient here. 5 times it is divisible. So 24 5s are 120. Whenever you are dividing here, how much should be the remainder? How much should be the remainder? The remainder should be less than divisor. What is the divisor? What is the divisor? 24. So here in this division, you should get remainder less than 24. Student, my 24 kan takku vachinda ledu. Now 7 minus 0, 7. 3 minus 2, 1. 17. 1 minus 1, 0. So 17 you have got. What is 17? 17 is less than 24. 17 is less than 24. So bring down the next digit. So this step is correct. So bring down the next digit, that is 6. 176. In 176, how many 24s are there we are finding? So to that, rounding off number 2. So 2, 20 and 2. So with how many 2s are there here in 17? 2 8 jar 16. Kada? 8 times. You may think it for 8 times. And now 24 8 jar. 24 8 jar you can check here. Whenever you are dividing 24 8 jar, how much it becomes? 24 8 jar. 24 8 jar. 8 4 jar 32. 8 2 jar 16 plus 3 19. 192 here we got. 24 8 jar how much? 192. But is there here 192? Not there. So that means what to do? It may not go for 8 times. It may go for 7 times only. One time takku chesi chuskoవాలి. So 7 times. But 6 times చూస్తే 144 ఉంది. 144 కన్నా ఎక్కువ ఉంది కాబట్టి so check for 7 times also. 24 7s are 7 4s are 28. 7 2s are 14 plus 2 16. 168. 168. Yes, it will go. So 24 7 jar. 24 7 jar. 168. 168. Now here how much you should get remainder? Remainder should be less than 24. Then only this step will be correct. Otherwise this step may wrong. So here this step is correct because here we got remainder 16. Here also we should get remainder less than 24. So check the remainder. So 168 after 176. 68 after 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76. How much you got? 8. So 8 is less than 24. So this step also correct. Or otherwise 16 minus 8, 8, 6 minus 6, 1 minus 1, 0. So 8 and go atla kuda cheppu. Then bring down the next digit, that is 4. So that is 84. 84 is greater than 24. How many times it will go? 84. Is there anywhere here 84? We did not get. So 84, check. 2. 2 4s are 8. 4 times it may go. So check for 4 times. 4 times. 24 4s are. 4 4 are 16. 4 2 are 8 plus 1, 96. But is there here 96? Not there. So 3 times only you should check. 24 3s are. So 3 4s are 12. 1 2 3 2 are 6 plus 1, 72. So 24 3s are 72. 24 3s are. How much you should get remainder? Remainder should be less than 24. 4 minus 2, 2. 8 minus 7, 1. 12. 12 is less than 24. So this step also correct. Then bring down the next digit 2. How much? 122. In these multiplication 122 ఎక్కడ ఉందా? 72 ఉంది, 96 ఉంది. 96 కి ఇంకో 24 యాడ్ చేశానన్నా అంటే 5 times 120. Yes, 5 times it will go. So 24 5s are 120. So only all these multiplication should be done here only right side. You have to do this rough work all in the right side only. So easily you can recognize by checking how many times it goes. So 5 times. So 122 minus 122. 2 is less than 24. So this step also correct. Next bring down the next digit. 1. So 21. Now can we divide 21 with 24? We cannot divide. That means after bringing down one digit also it is not divisible. So bring down the next digit also. So that means at a time we are bringing down 2 digits. Whenever you are bringing 2 digits at a time, place 0 in the quotient. So place 0 in the quotient. Now how many times? 13. So that means bring down 3 also. Now 213. How many 24s are there in 213? We should find out. 213, 192 and 144. So 213 means 8 times you can check. 8 times 192. So 24 8 jar 192. Now how much you should get remainder? How much you should get remainder? Remainder should be less than the divisor. Divisor kan takku 24 kan takku undali. Appude ee step correct avutundi. Otherwise this will be wrong. So 3 minus 2 1. 11 minus 9 2. So 21 you have got remainder. Is there any number to bring down? Nothing is there. So this becomes a remainder. So 21 is the remainder we can say. 21 is less than 24. So this step also correct. So this is the division process. And remember carefully whenever you are bringing down the digits. So the digit under the digit only you have to write. So only this is coming like this. See. So 3 under 3. This one up to here we have written 4 under here only, and 2 we have written under 2 only, 1 we have written under 1 only, and 3 we have written under 3 only. So itla ఏ ప్లేస్ కింద ఆ ప్లేస్ రాసుకుంటేనే మనకి డివిజన్ ఇట్లా వెళ్తుంది క్రాస్ గా. So then you will get exact answer, perfect answer. So this is dividing a greater number with a 2-digit number. So while you are dividing a 2-digit number, actually we don't know the 2-digit table. So that we are how many times it will go and check cheyadaniki, not only by writing all the 2 digits like this. So we have to check like this in 2 times. Now observe carefully here the next one. Now observe here the next one. So here the same number we are dividing with the. Now take 62751053 divided by 36. Whenever you are dividing with 36, actually we don't know 36 table. That means how many 36 are there in this number we are finding? How many 36 are there in this number we are finding? That is nothing but check here. So 36, round off this 36 to the nearest tens place. 36. Next lower than tens place, ones place, digit in ones place is 6. 6 is greater than 5. So you add 1 to the before number. 3 go adjust 4. And the 36 should be rounded to 40. And a fourth table we have to read 4 times. So in 6, how many 4s are there? 1 4 is there. So actually here 1 4 is there. But while you are writing 62, divide with 4. 62 divide with 40 means one time only it is going. So divide it with 36. The actual divisor is 36. But rounding divisor is 40. Why we are rounding this to 40? Why are rounding this to tens place? ఎందుకు రౌండ్ ఆఫ్ చేస్తున్నాం? Because we don't know 2-digit table. So we are dividing with 1 digit, that is 4th table we know. How many times the first digit is divisible by the divisor? అందుకోసమే దాన్ని రౌండ్ ఆఫ్ చేస్తున్నాము. గుర్తుపెట్టుకున్నారా? ఓకే. సో నౌ how many 4s are there in 6? 1 4. కాబట్టి 1 time ఇటు పోతుంది అని తెలుసుకోవడం కోసం. How many 36 are there in 62? 62లో ఎన్ని 36లు ఉన్నాయి తెలుసుకోవడం కోసం మాత్రమే రౌండింగ్ చేస్తున్నాం. ఓకే. Now in 62 we have only 1 4. That means in 6 we have only 1 4. So in 62 also we have only 136. That means 36 ones are 36. Remainder. Observe carefully the remainder. Remainder should always be less than the divisor. ఇక్కడ వచ్చే remainder 36 కన్నా తక్కువ ఉండాలి. అయితే నా step correct. Otherwise the step will not be correct. So now 12 minus 6, 6. 5 minus 3, 2. 26. Yes, 26 is less than 36. Then next, bring down the next digit, that is 7. Bring down the next digit, that is 7. So 267. Now check carefully. The first digit of the dividend is 2. Now is it divisible by 4? No. Now take 26. The first two digits. Is 26 divisible by 4? How many times? 4 6 are 24, 4 7 are 28. 28 means 7 times. Is it divisible by 7 times? No, 7 times కాదు కాబట్టి it is divisible by 6 times. So 6 times. So 36 6 times. 6 6 are 36. 6 3 are 18 plus 3 21. 216. So divide. 216 means how many times? 36 6 are 216. Now how much we should get remainder? Remainder should be less than 36. Then only our step is correct. If the remainder is not less than 36, our step is wrong. Now check. 7 minus 6, 1. 6 minus 1, 5. 51. So okay, remainder is 51. 51 is more than 36. Now is this step correct? No, this is wrong. That means it may not only go for 6 times, it may go for one more time. Ante there are 736 are there in this 267. But we have taken only 636. We have taken 636 is equal to 260. Now check it for 7 times. 736 is equal to 7 6 are 42. 7 3s are 21 plus 4, 25. 252. Oh, 252. Yes, you can be taken. So this is wrong. So take note this one. So not only 6 times, it will go for 7 times. So 36 7 jar, 252. Remember 7 minus 2, 5. 6 minus 5, 1. 2 minus 2, 0. Bring down. 15. Now this 15 is less than 36. 15 is less than 36. So this step is correct now. Here this step is 7 times. Here before how many times we have written? 6 times. 6 times raste em ochindana? We have got remainder 51. 51 is more than 36. So this step is wrong ani cheppam. Kabatti we are taking it 7 times. So then this is correct. Now bring down the next digit. 15 is less than 36. So bring down the next digit, that is 5. So 5 under 5 only write down. 155. Edam teeskocha? Ledu. 6 times kaadu. 5 times or 4 times. Now 4. 4 in 15. 4 4s are 16. So it will not going. 4 3s are. 3 times you can check. So 36 3s are. 3 6 are 18. 3 3 are 9 plus 1 10. 108. 108 plus 36 is equal to 36 add chesam 4 times. 108 and one more time you can check. Maybe and you may get remainder more than 36. Kabatti 4 times check cheyalım. 36 4 jar. 4 6 are 24. 4 3 are 12 plus 2 14 144. Yes, 144 also can be subtracted. So you can take for 4 times. So 36 4s are 144. Now remainder should be less than divisor. 36 kan takku ravali. 5 minus 4 1. 5 minus 4 1. 1 minus 1 0. 11 is the remainder. 11 is less than 36. So this step also correct. Then bring down the next digit 1. So that is 111. So take 3 times. So 36 3s are 108. 108. 111 minus 108. 8 after 9, 10, 11. 3 is the remainder. So write down 3. 3 is less than 36. Correct. Then bring down 0. So 30. Now it is not divisible. 30 is not divisible by 36. That means we are bringing down 2 digits at a time. What is the next digit? 5. So 305. 2 digits we are bringing. Whenever we are bringing 2 digits at a time, place 0 in the quotient. So write down 0 here. So now 305. 305, is there anything? 7 times. Check for 8 times also. So 36 8 jar. 8 6 jar 48. 8 3 jar 24 plus 4 28. 288. So that is for 288 for how many times? 8 times. So 36 8 jar. 36 8 jar 288. Now remainder 15 minus 8 7. Now here this is 9. 9 minus 8 1. 2 minus 2 0. So 17 is the remainder. Yes, 17 is less than 36. So this step also correct only. Then bring down the next digit, that is 3. So how much it is? 173. 173 ekkada unda? 144 then 4 times. Then check for 5 times. 5 times. 36 5 jar. 5 6 jar 30. 5 3 jar 15 plus 3 18. 180. 180 not there. 5 times it will not go. So only for 4 times you can check. So 36 4 jar. 36 4 jar 144. 144. Now 13 minus 4. 4 after up to 13 you can count. 4 after 6 plus 3 9. So 9. Now 6 minus 4. 6 minus 4 2. 29. 29 is less than 36. Then bring down 7. Next digit is 7. So 297. 297, which one will you take in? 288. 36 9 jar. 36 8 jar. 36 8 jar 288. Reminder. 17 minus 8. 17 minus 8. 17 minus 8. 8 after up to 17. So 2 7 9. 8 minus 8 0. 2 minus 2 0. So 9 is the remainder. So this is the 9 is less than 36. So this step also correct. So the quotient is equal to units, thousands, lakhs, crores. That means, so in this number, how many 36 are there? 1 crore 74 lakhs 30,848. 36 are there in this number. Okay, understand? So in this way, easily you can calculate. So this is division. So check also. Check also. What is the check for this? Multiply the quotient with the divisor. How many 36 make this color? How many 36 make this means? This many 36 make this much. So this into this. Multiply. Quotient into divisor plus this 9 we have to add to it. What is this 9? Remainder. If you are adding 9 to that number, you will get dividend. So in this way, any number of digits number can be divided with a 2-digit number or 3-digit number or 5-digit number. 3-digit, 5-digit తో కూడా డివిజన్ ఇట్లాగే చెక్ చేసుకోవాలి. Okay? So this is by taking different kinds of numbers, you can divide with up to 2-digit number. Okay? 24, 36, 45, 79, 82, 65, 42, 39, 88. Like this, you take any number, 2-digit number, and divide those numbers. So the same number can be divided with a like that also, 34, 36, 65, 72, like that. Or by taking another digits also you can take. So everywhere you have to remember, always the remainder should be less than divisor. ప్రతి స్టెప్లో కూడా మనకు తెలుస్తుంది రిమైండర్ లెస్ దాన్ డివైజర్ ఉండాలి. ఇంకోటి గుర్తుపెట్టుకోవాల్సింది ఏంటి అంటే, వెన్ ఎవర్ యూఆర్ బ్రింగింగ్ డౌన్ 2 digits ఎట్ ఏ టైమ్, దేర్ వీ షుడ్ ప్లేస్ 0 ఇన్ ద కోషెంట్. కోషెంట్లో జీరోలు మర్చిపోతానండి, ఇదే చాలా ప్రాబ్లం. యాక్చువల్గా మనం జీరోలు మర్చిపోకుండా జీరోలు వేసి చెక్ చేస్తే కనుక యూ విల్ గెట్ కరెక్ట్ ఆన్సర్. బట్ మరి చెక్కింగ్ కూడా చేసినాకే తెలుసుకోవాలి అంటే ఇంకా కష్టం అవుతుంది, ఎక్కడ జీరో పెట్టాలి, ఎక్కడ మర్చిపోయాం అనేది. కాబట్టి whenever you are bringing 2 digits at a time, bring down, place 0 in the quotient. Okay, this is division. Okay, thank you.